Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. Welcome to Sunday Night Restorative. Let's go ahead and get started. Why don't you take the next 30 seconds to a minute to go ahead and grab some props? So you're going to probably need a couple of blankets and a couple of pillows. That can be couch pillows, that can be bed pillows. If you have yoga blankets, yoga blocks, and a bolster, that would be even better. But it's okay if you don't have those things, just go grab some props. And if you want to listen to a playlist, something gentle, go ahead and start that now too, and I'll meet you right back here. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get started in our first restorative posture tonight. If restorative is a newer practice to you, just to help you understand a little bit better, we hold these postures from anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes a lot of times, depending on which posture it is. So once we get settled, we're going to be there for a while. So it's really important that you are comfortable and that you feel supported in your body so that you can sort of let go. That's what makes restorative Sunday night so nice, is that we get to reset our week. So beginning in Shavasana, laying down on your back, feel free to take a blanket and support the back of your head or even a pillow. Extend your arms down along your side bodies and your legs go long. Allow your palms to face up. Symbol of receiving, or palms face down for grounding if you're feeling a little scattered. No wrong answers here, just take what you need. Soften your eyes to close. Take a moment here to go within. Feel the places of your body that are rooted into the earth. Your heels, your hips, your shoulder blades, your elbows, the back of your palms, the back of your head. Your body is heavy and connected to the earth below. Start to draw your awareness to your breath. And just notice the rise and fall of your belly with each and every breath. Feel as if the rest of the world has started to melt away. And truly all what matters is this moment right here. And slowly begin to release all of your air from your body. Feel the belly button pull back towards your spine as you do this. And then take a full breath in. Allow the belly to expand. Take the air all the way into the lungs and the upper chest, and then hold your breath in. And an open, audible exhale, release. Again, friends, like that. Big breath in from the pelvic floor, fill up the belly, the lungs, the upper chest, take it all the way up to the top, and then hold it in. Open mouth, exhale, release. Feel the prana wash over your body. Biggest breath you've taken all day. One more time like this. Full breath in, let the belly expand. And then hold it in. Notice for a minute the connection that you have to the earth and the lightness through the whole front part of your body. Follow it all the way out, let it go. Gently move into a natural breath where you're not forcing anything. Take a moment here to take your internal gaze towards your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, and let it reside there. If you feel that your thoughts are very active tonight, lengthen your exhales. And know that your breath is the present moment. The thoughts, they'll come and they'll go. You can remind yourself to return back here. Find your breath and quiet the chitta vritti, the chatter in the mind. There's this gravitational pull, this quality of heaviness that the body feels at rest, where you are completely supported, held, allowing you to let go of all the worries, the stress, the anxiety, tension, and the fear that often creeps into our physical form. Here is your moment to trust that all is as it should be. So much of our lives are spent doing and moving. Here is our real opportunity to let go of all of that. Feel the power of non-activity, of just simply being. And again, if your mind is still very active, which is sometimes very normal, when we move into rest, the mind activates. Lengthen the exhales. And even pause as you empty the breath. This helps us activate the parasympathetic nervous system, where we release the need to fight or flight. Notify the body and notify the mind that it's okay to surrender. And gently return to the body, return to the breath. 3 full rounds of breath. Really taking it all the way to the top on the inhale. You're moving it all the way out on the exhale. And try to find those spaces between your inhales and exhales. And just pause briefly. Very, very slowly we'll transition. If you had anything supporting the back of your head, just move it out of the way. Next posture we'll take is Bananasana. So just like it sounds, you're gonna make your body look just like a banana. So just to start, we'll come into a modified star. So take your arms overhead and draw your elbows to the corners of the mat above you. And then take your heels to the corners of the mat below you. And just for a moment, like you're separating your body, reach through your fingertips, reach through your toes in opposite directions. Full breath in. And as you exhale, take your right leg and rest it right on top of your left. So you're hooking your right heel to the top of your left ankle. And now draw your right arm over to the left. It's okay if your elbow bends. And you're going to place the top of your left hand on top of the right palm. So imagine your body looks like a banana toward the left. Now take your chin towards your left armpit. If your shoulders are tight, you can know that you don't actually have to reach the right arm over. You can let go of the arms and goalpost. You can support yourself by placing a blanket or a pillow beneath the palms. If you want more sensation through the right side body, you can walk your left heel a little further toward the left for a bigger stretch. Now you will feel sensation here, but you shouldn't be doing a lot. Your entire back body is still rooted into the earth. Go ahead and soften your eyes to close. And as you breathe, imagine accordion through your rib cage. Your inhales expand, and your exhales contract the right rib cage, allowing for deeper sensation. With these beautiful postures in restorative, we begin to open up these lovely energy channels through our body, allowing the breath to flow more freely. So continue with the awareness through all spaces of your body, and continue with your breath. And over time, notice how the right shoulder is pulled gently toward the earth. I like to think of this as the weight of relaxation. The body just surrenders. It's heavy. Imagine each breath in as energy, life force, and each breath out is letting go. Letting go of what isn't serving you, whether that's doubt, fear, tension, anxiety. We don't have to hold on to these things. After all, they are just feelings and sensations that are always moving in, moving out, just like the breath. And slowly return to the body, return to the breath 3 rounds. And take the moments to pause. Pause at the top of the inhale, and to pause at the bottom of the exhale. Your transition will be back to a modified star. So extending through your fingertips, reaching through your toes, the ankles and the elbows are both at the corners of the mat. And then reach. Start to pull the body apart. And as you exhale, draw your knees in through center. Wrap your forearms around your shins and then tuck your third eye towards your knees. You're rounding into a tiny little ball. Then inhale all the way back to a modified star. And as you exhale, we'll take Bananasana on the other side. So left heel moves on top of the right ankle. Left arm draws over to the right side, and then the back of your right hand is going to rest on top of your left palm. Now both of my elbows are bent. Both of my shoulder blades are rooted to the earth. My hips are still on the earth. My back is entirely supported by my mat. And I move this stretch through the whole left side of my body, feeling it from my left heel to my hip, to my armpit, to my elbow. Take your right chin towards your armpit. Allow for a full breath in. As you exhale, just surrender into the posture. Really start to feel the difference between the sides of your body. No judgment, no shame, just awareness of where we hold on and how we can begin to let go. Find your breath, find your third eye, and just be right here as you are. It's so easy for us to get caught up in the whirlwind that surrounds us, in the outside world, or even the people in our homes. And we forget that there's this beautiful silent stillness within each and every one of us, this centering peace. And we can find it anytime we need it by simply closing our eyes and focusing on our breath. This is your present moment. Everything else can simply wait. And it's with the expansion of the breath you find a deeper sensation through the left side body. Notice if your thoughts are taking you on the journeys. Can you return back to this moment? Can you start to feel how you can begin to observe the thoughts and sensations as opposed to holding on to them and becoming them? Can we notice them instead? Your to-do list will be there when you're done. Feel how the body grows softer with time, with stillness. It's like it knows how to let go. There is real healing that happens here in these moments of stillness. We start to see things as they are. A lot can come to the surface. Can you notice? Can you feel the shifts? This awareness is key to our existence. And we get to ask ourselves over and over again, what's here? What's present today? This active feeling is a true gift. Slowly return to your physical bodies. Come back to your breath. 3 rounds. Your transition will be back to your modified star very, very slowly, super gently. Reach and extend. And as you exhale, pull in thighs toward belly, round, chin to chest, forehead to knee. And slowly release the soles of your feet to your mat. Make sure they're about hip width distance apart. We're going to take legs up the wall here. So you're welcome to stay where you are on your mat. If you'd actually like to go to a wall, that's an option as well. So take what it is that you need. I recommend grabbing either a block or a couple of pillows or a blanket. Press down through the soles of your feet, lift up with your hips. Now it's really important that maybe you gaze at me until I've done demoing, because once you have some pressure on your shoulders, it's really not a good idea to turn your head. So you'll lift up your hips, take your prop, whether it be your blanket, your pillow, or your block, beneath your hips, and then start to lift your legs straight up. There's this place that your legs have this beautiful balance where you don't have to do a whole lot. There's not going to be a lot of effort here. So find out what it feels like on your mat, and if you feel like you might want a wall, then take your props over to a wall. Your arms are going to gently rest along your side bodies with your palms face up. Your hips are supported by your prop. And take a full breath in. And just let it go. Take a moment here to feel the weight of your legs. Draw your femur bones deep into your hip sockets. Almost as if your legs are weightless. Feel the blood and the energy rush toward the crown of your head. Most of our lives are spent in a vertical stance. This gives us an opportunity to really shift the energy. Feel the rush. Once again, the eyes are closed and the breath is deep. Stay connected to your breath. Remain here, present. Sometimes in the practice, being present is challenging. more than others. We have to forgive ourselves and give ourselves grace and wherever it is that we are. If for whatever reason legs at the wall doesn't serve you for a long period of time, you're more than welcome to take your legs down and return to a supported bridge. It's just placing the soles of your feet firmly on the mat, keeping your prop beneath your hips. This is a practice of taking what it is that you need and the best way that you can support yourself, simply by listening. Take a moment to surrender the muscles in your face. Allow the tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Soften your fingertips. Soften your toes. Sometimes we hold on to tension in the physical body and we're not even aware of it. It becomes so habitual. Where these random body scans throughout practice allow us to see where we hold on, almost like habit. Stay deep within this inner awareness. Slowly you'll return to your body. Come back to the breath 3 times. And smooth out the breath pattern, making the inhales the same length as the exhales. In yoga, we call this samavriti breathing, the equal patterned breath. The transition will be just gently bending your knees. Now with the prop beneath your hip, it allows you to find a deeper compression here through the center of your body. Just remain here for a moment. Feel the belly and the thighs connect and the lift of the hips. And slowly place the soles of your feet down to the earth. And then lift your hips up. Remove the props that you had from beneath you. And go ahead and grab a couple of pillows and take them to your left side. Extend your left leg long. Draw your right knee in and around your rib cage towards your chest. And as you exhale, send your right leg across your body. Well, this is where the prop comes in handy because we're going to hold this twist. So you're going to really need to be supported. So I like a pretty good height with the inner right thigh. Your arms will be goal posted. Your right shoulder remains on the earth. Try and stack your hips. That's right hip stacks on top of left. And a soft bend to your right knee. So take the time to set up the prop so that you feel fully supported here and you can rest with a little more ease. Once you feel settled, breathe in deep and take it all the way out. Rest. Once again, awareness to fingertips and toes. And just relax. Feel the lift with your inhales. And feel the weight of your exhales. Restorative practice is a true space of just breath, really being with your breath. Sometimes when we hold these postures, a bit of sensation can begin to creep in. We have the opportunity to focus on the sensation. And oftentimes we'll tighten up the body, or we can focus on the breath and relax the body, letting the sensation simply move through. Where our attention goes, our energy follows. Take your attention with your breath. Over time, we quiet the chitta-vritti, the never-ending chatter in the mind. Maybe not completely, but just like our breath, we can create larger spaces between our thoughts. Begin to come back to the body. Find your breath 3 times. And you're going to move very, very slowly. Start by bending the right knee even more. And then gently come back through center. A slight toning of the belly to do this. Hold both knees through center. Just find that compression. And then take your props, whether they were your blanket, your bolster, your pillows, move them over to the right. Send your right leg long. Pull your left knee in and around your ribcage. And as you exhale, draw your left knee across your body. Make sure your hips are stacked. So you might have to rock the right hip underneath the left just a bit. And then support your inner left thigh with your pillows, your blanket, or your bolster. Both shoulder blades remain on the mat. Once you've settled, breathe in and follow it out. Now, in my body, there is a distinct difference between the right and the left. Perhaps you're feeling the same thing. And if this side is a little more tight, right, it's going to take a little longer for it to recognize that it doesn't have to hold on. So stay with your breath. Relax fingertips and toes. And feel the tension melt away. Take a moment to recognize what's still here. And let's manage to drift away. Oftentimes, the things that drift away we didn't need in the first place. Find your body. Feel the breath 3 times. Transition will be toning the low belly. Bend your left knee even more and then draw both knees back up through center. Just a nice compression. And then release the legs long. You're going to roll over onto your belly for our final posture of class. Belly down Shavasana. Now here's where you can place a blanket or a pillow, or even stack your hands and gently rest your third eye there. The elbows point wide. The tops of your feet come to the edges of your mat. Feel the belly compress to the earth. Now drawing awareness into the back body. With each breath, feel the back body rise. And each breath out, the body grows heavier. If something within you seeks change, it will only come from inward, not from an external source. Oftentimes, so much time is spent looking outside of ourselves for the answers of what it is that we think that we need. Everything that you need is within you already. Here, you are grounded, supported, and rooted into the earth. We are connected, we are one. Your third eye is your intuition. It is your internal guide of knowing. All we have to do is hear. Rest just as you are, and I will call you out. Truly let go. Slowly begin to awaken your body with breath. And you'll just start to wiggle your toes, maybe your fingertips. And place your palms down and press yourself back to child's pose. Bending your hips towards your heels and reaching your arms out long in front of you. And take this moment to rest and to feel the true power of our yoga practice, allowing us to meet ourselves exactly where we are, no matter where that is, each and every time we make it to our mats. And an opportunity to start over, a new beginning, new purpose, new intention each time. And lift yourself up to seated. Keep your eyes closed and place your palms together at your heart space for Anjali Mudra. This is a symbol of gratitude for the sacred space of transformation that we find here. I'd love to end class with one Om. Please sing with me. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, we prepare. Carry the vibrations with you. Draw your thumbs to your third eye. Namaste. Thank you all so much for taking time to be a part of class today. Such a pleasure to guide you. And until next time, see you soon.